What up? It's your boy Kim back again and representing Mr. Kim Money Capital. And today we have woken up with some demise to look at. Guys, look at that. Look at what is happening in the market right now. Because right now we are experiencing one of the biggest crashes in history. So Bitcoin has just broken down the 28-29K region, which was a very strong support. And I told you guys that we have to get 27K so that we can clear all this liquidity that was down here as stop losses. And now the stop losses have been counted, and you can see clearly on this left side that we are on a free fall, and we have to cover all these imbalances. So if we continue falling, I expect us to come all the way to the 24K region, and if we to this 24K region right here, and if we break this, expect us to come all the way to this 20K region. So this is not a myth, guys. This is just it's not to scare anyone. It's just to give you levels where to expect bounces and support. So you can see we are on a free fall, and we have to cover all these imbalances to come all the way to the 24K region, which probably might happen today once the PPI news is out. And tomorrow we also have import prices out, and today we have PPI, which is a purchase price index, which means it's the cost on manufacturers. How much does it cost manufacturers to purchase goods? So if the higher it is, the more expensive it costs them, which means that cost is transferred to the consumers, which is you and I. So, and you can see from the forecast, it's supposed to reduce. The PPI is supposed to reduce, which means it's gonna be a decrease in the purchase price of our manufacturers. But we don't know what the actual is, so we're gonna wait at 3:30 p.m. so around 4 p.m. we'll have the news. And of course, we also have unemployment claims, which is supposed to reduce as well, which is bullish. So I don't know if we are gonna see a bounce if this forecast come true. But if you see the PPI increase and you see the employment claims increase, it's not gonna be a good day. But you can see from the market already, we are seeing a very bloody market, and you can visually see that from crypto bubbles. And Luna has made history, where we can see a very major protocol which had 38 billion in market cap dump 100%. Meaning anyone who had money in Luna right now is liquidated. Simple, plain and simple. Unless they bought in less rest the price that it is right now, Luna investors are crushed. See, we are 30 cents right now, 31 cents, and you can see how that chart looks like. Basically looks like basically looks like a rug pull, where now we climbed up very nice and easy slowly, but then the crash is happening within days. So let's just see what's happening here. So since here we have already dumped so far. We have dumped 1%. That's 90. Yeah, we have dumped 100% since when was this? 3rd May. 3rd May. Yeah. Since 3rd May, which is 9 days ago. So since last week, 1 week ago, we have dumped 100% in 1 week, which means all investors in Luna, all Luna investors have been liquidated. The only guys who are still afloat, guys, are the guys who have a lot of money, are still holding this. So Luna at this point right now, basically, let's look at the market cap. Let's look at the market cap. Yeah, the market cap of Luna right now is 1 billion, 1.8 billion, with a 15 billion 12-hour volume people selling off. And you can see the um, 7 days percentage is 99.5%, which means 100%, which means all investors in Luna have been liquidated. Danny, if you had any money in Luna right now, you have nothing. So, guys, I'm very sorry for you guys. Anyone who invested in Luna, I know I was a very strong propagator and proprietor of Luna, but it is what it is. This part of the market, I don't know now. It has broken all my key levels, so let's just digress and see. We're gonna see any other key levels here, because right now I'm seeing us going to negatives. Wow, we are actually at the lowest point Luna has ever gotten to, and you can see here the lowest point Luna has ever been to was at around it's here. You have gotten to the all-time low of Luna, guys. This is the ultimate all-time low of Luna. It has gotten to the prices where Luna was back in 2020. Okay, and this is for Binance. So back in 2020, Luna reached an all-time high of 0.27, and that's where we're headed, 27 cents. And you can see it's still dropping as we are speaking. And this is today alone, and today alone, Luna has dropped so far. Today alone, Luna has dropped almost 80%. Today alone, this today alone. Then yesterday, oh my God, look at this candlestick. Then yesterday alone, Luna dumped. Yesterday alone, Luna dumped 98%. Yesterday alone. Wow. Guys, this is not a laughing matter. This is not sweet. This is not anything to smile about, because people are hurting. So just yesterday alone, trading shorting Luna, you'd have made a clean 100% return. With 10x, that's 10,000% return. Wow. Wow. People making money off of this Luna token. And the fact that you cannot even withdraw your Luna on Binance, that means that people have been liquidated their Luna, and they're sad because of that. So it's not a laughing matter, guys. Wow. So you might ask, what's happening to Luna, guys? What is happening to Luna? And when you check out Twitter, of course, Luna has to be trending right now. Yeah, you can see here Luna is trending, of course. And look at that. That's bullshit. Anywho, just came on out of my screen. RIP. Luna is dead. Wow, everyone is saying Luna is dead. Um, wow. Others are telling people to marked safe from UST and Luna collapse today. Wow. 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 At me after buying Luna at $30 thinking it's the deepest of the deepest. Aye. So apparently people who are buying Luna at $20, $30 have also been liquidated. That's how bad things are with Luna. So this one is one of the cases where it has been explained what happened, and let me show you what happened. So BlackRock and Citadel. BlackRock, is the biggest asset manager in the world, managing over $2 trillion in assets under management. Citadel manages around $35 billion of assets. They borrowed 100k Bitcoin at the same time from Gemini. Gemini is an exchange, right? So it appears in their loan book. So they swapped 25k Bitcoin of of that 100k Bitcoin, which is worth around $4 billion, right? These are not small purchases, guys. This is 100k Bitcoin borrowed worth $4 billion. They swapped 25k worth of Bitcoin to USD. So what happened is that now these guys borrowed 100k Bitcoin and they swapped 25k Bitcoin to USD, and this was done quietly in the anticipation of the attack, right? So when the time was right, they called up the Kwon at Terra Foundation and said, "Hey, bro, see, these are not the guys that go to buy or sell on the exchanges. They do OTC because of these huge transactions, and they also talk to these guys directly." So the Kwon was called and said, "Hey, we want to sell a lot of BTC for USD. We want to pump up your USD." And Dokon was super happy that, you know what, now USD is gonna be minted, more USD is gonna be minted, which means more Luna to be banned, which means Luna price to go to the moon. So as it was a large trade, they told him that they want to move the market and asked if he would like to buy their large block of BTC at a discount for USD. Wow. So he was supposed, because they know that Ocon is a buyer of Bitcoin, they offered to sell to him Bitcoin at a discount, which means lower the market price for USD. So this guy has, they bought 4 billion worth of USD. So Ocon took the bait, gave them a huge chunk of USD, thus lowering the USD liquidity significantly. Wow, wow, wow. So when these guys bought the USD, the liquidity in the US or for the circulating USD that are already minted lowered significantly because it was a huge purchase. So BlackRock and Citadel knew that there was not enough liquidity uh, uh, for USD to be bought once they start selling. So at that point, BlackRock dumped all their BTC and USD, causing massive slippage and triggering cascade of forced selling in both assets. So, remember that BTC is the reserve currency for USD. So once they started shorting BTC, that meant that now when they started shorting BTC and the market is tanking, and then they also started shorting USD, that means that when USD start breaking its peg, BTC in the Luna Foundation reserve had to be sold so that to cover to buy up the USD that was being shorted in the market. But was that enough? No, there was already a real problem, and people now started panicking when the peg started breaking off. Now the 0.98, 0.95. Now the real problem was BlackRock knew that Anchor, which holds a lot of Luna, was a Ponzi scheme. They offered 20% taking APY for Christ's sake. I mean, so, and this crash would trigger more withdrawals than Anchor can repay, right? So, which meant that now these people who were staking on Anchor, their USD, uh, would not be paid the 20% APY because now they have to now scramble to strive and try to recover the peg for USD, and giving back the staking rewards was not an option for them at that point. So these forced withdrawals and selling would trigger massive sell-off in Luna, thus further breaking the $1 peg and breaking the market further. So BlackRock and Citadel now buy back BTC cheaply to repay their loan and pocket the difference. Meanwhile, billions of loans and Bitcoin VAR were wiped out. This was pure market manipulation. So that's the story that's out there. The BlackRock and Citadel were purportedly they made a collective of $1 billion over this shot, and I don't think it's over yet. I don't think it's over yet. I don't think it's over yet. But hey, we support Luna USD. This is mad love for people who are believing in it. You can see people who are shorting Luna with 25x leverage, and they are making crazy APYs, 10,000% returns and all these things. Guys, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy what's happening here. Wow, 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 wow. What? Oh my god. So USD total deposit tanked from 19 billion to 19.74 million USD. That's how much. Wow, the fear and greed index is now dead. Now people are already scared of what's happening, and right now it's crazy. It's crazy what's happening. So, guys, those who are wondering what's happening with Luna, remember that you can't withdraw your Luna on Binance. So, anyone who had Luna with USD on Binance, they saw it go to zero. That's how bad things are, right? So, guys, that's pretty much it for the market right now. I think that's exactly what people needed to know what's happening with Luna. And right now, I don't think we are at a position where Luna can be saved, because you can see we are now at 27 cents. It's dunking, and we're almost getting to the negative region. And once we get there, I believe now we'll have gone to places where even hey, this is bad. This is bad for Luna. This is bad. Actually, let's check out Anchor Protocol. Let's see how much is left in the people who are staking UST. If they're still there, if they're still there staking UST or not. Because this, wow, this is the biggest. It's not about just Luna price crashing. It's also about the Luna ecosystem crashing. So it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy what's happening. Wow, total value locked is 3.3 billion USD. Wow, so it still has deposit. Wow, okay. Wow, wow. Then there might be some hope for USD. There might be some hope, guys. There must be some hope. There might be some hope for USD, guys. There might be some hope for USD, because you can see total collateral value is 544 million. Yet the total value locked is at 3.36 billion, which is not bad, guys. That means there's still hope. There's still hope for Luna. There's still hope for USD. And right now, one USD is equals to 1.24 USD. Wow. I'm sorry, anyone who's doing was here, guys. And the APY is at 19%. Not bad, but I don't know how they're gonna pay that. You can see it's still decreasing slowly by slowly. The the value, total value lock is decreasing because people are liquidating their assets of that. Wow, guys, you can see now we've gotten to 25 cents. It's getting worse and worse, not any better. And right now it's being propagated not just because of its own self, but because of Bitcoin itself. Bitcoin is down 6%, and it's also dumping like crazy. And you might ask now, why is Bitcoin dumping? So yesterday we had news. We had the CPI month by month, which means the consumer price index, which basically measures the inflation and how much it costs you, you as the consumer to buy goods. So if it increases, that means it is increasing the price of goods that you're purchasing, which means inflation is going higher and higher. You can see the forecast was 1.2 and the actual became 1.2. The previous was 0.8, which means it increased from the previous um, month, which means now that the price for purchasing goods is increasing, which means inflation is increasing, which means now that's bad for the market. It's really bad for the market, and that's exactly why we are seeing this drop in Bitcoin right now. And you can see we are in a free flow, guys. Let me remind you again, we are on a free flow, which means our next target is 24K, which might get there today. What I'm seeing, we might get there today, and you can see Luna will completely go to zero. Wow, this is one of the saddest moments to ever see in crypto. I'm so I, I don't know why I'm not shorting, by the way. I don't know if I can short some Luna. Let me see. I have some $8 right now. Luna. Can you still short Luna? Wow, so exchanges are still making money off of Luna, guys. Are these guys serious? They're making money off of Luna. Let me short at 25. Let me short at 25 at 0. 0.25. No, you can't short Luna on FTX. They've removed that. Wow. So where are people shorting? Binance? Imagine you can't short Luna. It's crazy. Okay. Then, if I'm not shorting Luna, I'm gonna short Bitcoin. Or at least I can short USD. Wow, or GMT. GMT is also worth shorting. But I always love trading past 6 p.m. So this is violating my rules. But anyway, guys, anyone who's looking for shorts, you're on a good track. That's right there. Solana at $42. That's hectic. Next target is $20. We are going back to the levels before the pump, guys. So check that out. ApeCoin, of course, I told you guys not to ape in ApeCoin because ApeCoin had a lot of FOMO, and you can see it went all the way to all-time high, which was 27, and now it's dumping. Probably it's gonna get to where it started at 0 point something, less than $1, and that's where I'm gonna uh, bag some more. Because Bitcoin is one of the biggest token that are gonna have utility in the metaverse big time. So you better check it out. $23, 23 cents right now for Luna. Crazy. You can see even Ethereum has dumped 12%, which is not enticing at all. The Luna peg is continuing to break at 58 cents. So you can see here we have the last uh, catch up of Ethereum, where we have liquidity liquidity grab at around 1700 to 1800. So once we break this here, I expect us to come all the way down here to 1300, depending how Bitcoin behaves. But right now we are at the critical point, and if we bounce off here, it would be nice to see a relief bounce all the way to the 3K region before we go further down, which would be amazing. But right now we can see the market is, Bitcoin is down 7% today. We're already at 27K, just about to break 27K to go to the 26K. Guys, this is not exciting at all. Let's see. Let's check out some liquidations here. How many people have been liquidated? How much have they been liquidated? So 1.19 billion has been liquidated the past 24 hours. Wow. That's, the past 1 hour alone, only 146 million has been liquidated. Past 1 hour alone. And this is all, of course, most have been liquidated from ETH. That's around 100 million from ETH, 7 million from Bitcoin, Luna. Of course, even there's no longer more money to be liquidated on Luna. It's crazy what's happening here. Oh my god. Okay, long versus shorts right now. I know we have very many longs in the shorts in the market. Wow, 24-hour period BTC, we have okay, more shorts in the market. That's fine. Guys, remember to collect your candies. Doesn't matter whether we are in a good market or not. Just collect our candies and we move on and we stay golden holiday. So make sure you guys check out Forex Factory so that you keep up to date with the news, what's happening and how it's gonna affect the market. And then yeah, you can also check out Luna Crash and have your news right there as well. Mesari.io is also a very nice source for news when you want to check out news. And in the description below, you're gonna see a link to my Telegram group where we call it Crypto FX Bills. So we pay our bills using crypto and FX. Here we talk about trades, and people are making their money trading here, discussing ideas and all that. So check that out. Make sure you join in, and make sure you hit that subscription bell and that notification bell as we move on. Follow me on Twitter as well, guys. Where I do daily updates on what's going on in the market, and everything will be going on well. So cheers, guys. See you when